Imagine waking up under a blazing sun. Your body is weak, your skin is burned, and you're lying behind a Burger King dumpster. You don't know your name. You don't know what day it is. You don't remember how you got there. You don't remember anything at all. This isn't fiction. This isn't a metaphor. This happened. And what followed was one of the strangest modern mysteries in America. A man with no identity, no past, and no answers, not even from the government. This is the story of Benjamin Kyle. August 31st, 2004. Richmond Hill, Georgia. A Burger King employee takes out the trash and finds a man unconscious behind the building. He's naked, sunburned, covered in fire ant bites, barely alive. Paramedics arrive. The man is taken to a hospital. He wakes up, confused, lost, terrified. Doctors ask him basic questions. He can speak. He has an American accent. He's clearly educated. He's polite. But he doesn't know who he is. The hospital registers him as Burger King Doe. They take his fingerprints. Nothing. They scan his face. Nothing. They run his DNA. No match in any federal database. To the system, this man does not exist. He spends weeks in the hospital, then a psychiatric facility. He begins to recall small details. He thinks his name might be Benjamin. He remembers libraries, old architecture. He believes he was born in the 1940s or 50s, maybe Indiana. The media picks up the story. Mystery man with no past. Local news calls him Benjamin Kyle, the name he now adopts. People across the country try to help. Genealogists, amateur detectives, online sleuths. But every lead goes nowhere. He can't get a job, no social security number. He can't get housing, no ID. He can't get medical coverage, because he doesn't officially exist. The government refuses to issue him new documents without proof of who he is. He's trapped in a bureaucratic paradox. For years, Benjamin lives on the edge of homelessness. He's featured in news shows, interviewed on national TV. But the attention brings little comfort. No one comes forward to claim him. No one recognizes him. Online communities form to crack the case. They analyze his speech, background details, appearance. Theories explode. Was he a CIA agent whose identity was erased? A fugitive in hiding? A man who faked amnesia to escape a crime? Or just a victim of deep psychological trauma? Some think he's lying. Others are obsessed. But for Benjamin, every day is the same torment. He doesn't belong anywhere. He works odd jobs under the table. Sleeps in shelters. He lives in a shadow world, surrounded by people, but completely invisible. In 2015, over a decade later, a breakthrough comes. A genetic genealogist takes on his case using advanced DNA tracing. They finally identify him as William Burgess Powell, born in Indiana in 1948. He had vanished in the 1970s. No missing person report had ever been filed. He had worked under the radar, possibly living under different names. It seems he had cut ties with his family long ago. But even with a name, he remembers none of it. He doesn't recognize the name William, or Powell, or anything about the supposed life he lived. To him, he is, and will always be, Benjamin Kyle. So what happened to him? Doctors suggest dissociative amnesia, often triggered by trauma. It erases personal memories but preserves language and basic knowledge. But why no one ever looked for him? Why no records? Some suspect he erased himself on purpose, to disappear. Others think it's part of a bigger mystery. Maybe he discovered something, was silenced, or ran from something terrifying. There's no evidence of crime. No past criminal record. But the absence of answers only deepens the mystery. Even with a name, Benjamin Kyle's mind remains a locked room. And so does the question, was he running from something? Or did the world simply forget he existed? Benjamin eventually received an ID and social security number in 2016. He lives quietly now, away from cameras, in a small town. But no memories ever returned. And maybe that's the most haunting part of all, not knowing who you were, not knowing what you've done, not knowing if the life you're living is the one you chose, or the one you were left with. What would you do if you woke up one day and your entire past was gone? Would you fight to remember? Or build a new self, from scratch? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to TrendMind for more true stories that make you question what it means to be you.